Coming at you today with another Casio G-Shock review. Not another one on my channel, just another one on YouTube. There's already like a million Casio G-Shock reviews, but maybe, I don't know. I probably can't say anything new about it. First impressions when I bought it is it feels like a cheap kid's toy because of the band being made of plastic, or actually I think they call it resin. But you do get a substantial feeling from the actual watch head itself. The button presses. This one in the front, it feels a little bit squishy. Not very satisfying to press. The mode switch, much more satisfying to press, and it gives you a beep for feedback. Let me just spin you around here. So this is the mode switch. It doesn't feel squishy like this light button feels. It doesn't say light on this button either, so you might not realize that that's even a button, but it is. It turns on the lights behind the display. This G-Shock is the DW-6900u flavor of G-Shock. Got the G-Shock up here in red, white text, mode, adjust, split and reset, and start-stop buttons. Pretty standard G-Shock stuff. These completely useless registers on the top. I don't understand why they're there, but every time a second passes, each one of these will illuminate until it gets here to the 10-second register, and then they go in reverse. They de-illuminate. They stop illuminating. And they repeat that back and forth, alternating between on and off to count the seconds. And I guess if you really needed to know if it was like 30 seconds past the time or whatever, you could look up here and you would know. I don't really get what they're for, if you can't tell. I don't understand the point. It's really easy to read the seconds right here. It's on the screen. So this seems like a useless feature to me. I know most people grab a G-Shock, they're like, wow, G-Shock, amazing, they're great. And it's like, well, I'm not going to deny the durability, right? There's been plenty of tests on that, but these don't make any sense. This button, and it is, it'd be like, well, it's a cheap watch. Of course it feels cheap. The point isn't how it feels, though. It's how durable it is. But it's like, well, this was $70 after tax. That's not an insignificant amount of money. So for like $50 more, you can get an automatic watch with a Seiko movement in it. It's like, well, if you really need an indestructible watch, I guess this is the best. It's been tested and proven. But if you need a stylish watch, well, but anyway, this review is about the G-Shock, and that's pretty much all I can say about it. I don't remember how many millimeters this is. Somewhere in this mess was a plastic set of calipers, but it's not here anymore. I looked it up on their website since I can't find a caliper. They say this is a 50 millimeter diameter watch head. Now, I'm going to put that on my tiny little wrist. This is a 40 millimeter automatic. Cool, so I bought this to wear, and it fits, It doesn't look stupid, but it's definitely way too big. I mean, it looks monstrous. I think because the strap is integrated into the case, I'm able to get away with it, but otherwise, I don't think I would be able to get away with this. This thing is absolutely massive, but on the plus side, it is incredibly legible. I mean, there's so much room, right? And they didn't waste it. That display, it could be bigger, but it's pretty big. And I can read it, every single digit. Let me see if I can read it I'm near side. Let me see if I can take my glasses, flip them down, and still read it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. From this close, I can, which is about 2 feet. And I have a negative 450 prescription. So I'm pretty blind. Yeah, that's plenty big. Still wish I knew what these worthless registers were for here at the top. Tell me in the comments. Alright, well, I'm out of things to say about the Casio G-Shock. It's as durable as people say it is, I guess. I'm not going to take a hammer to it. There's plenty of videos people beating the crap out of them. They keep running. Is it worth $70? I don't think so. I think Casio's making a lot of money on this thing at $70. I mean, it's a hunk of plastic with a LCD screen shoved in it. Oh well, it's Casio, you know. I guess it's the best as far as durability goes based on independent testing, so you're going to pay extra for that. It's name brand, it's durable, there's no question about whether or not it's durable. Stylistically, not that you would buy this for style points, I don't think it really has any. Not very stylish. Kind of gives like Happy Meal toy vibes because of the resin strap. But the watch face, like I said, it feels substantial. The watch face does. It doesn't feel cheap. But this thin strap isn't really doing any favors in the premium feel department. But it's a Casio G-Shock. I keep saying that. It's like, well, that's what you expect when you buy a Casio G-Shock. I probably won't wear this as much as I thought I would, because 50 millimeters is pretty big. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. You know, hit the subscribe button. This channel is just me talking about watches. That's all I do on here. So, no crazy editing, no like, the history of Casio started in 1842 when Casio McGruff made the first. I don't know what Casio's history is. I don't remember how they started. But, you know, there's like all these crazy watch channels. It's like, first, we got to talk about the history. And then they spend like 10 minutes talking about the history of the watch company. And then they're like, here's the watch. And it's like, why? Why do you do that? It just doesn't make sense. It's like, if I want to know the history of the watch company, I would look up a video called The History of X Watch Company. Not, whatever. Thanks for watching.